Hey everyone, it's been a while since I have uploaded to YouTube. This year I decided that I wanted to dive into my lifelong dream of acting, and I sort of kind of hit the ground running. We're gonna do a little fun video and we're going to dive into what's inside my backpack. Please ignore the background. That sheet, that gray sheet back there is where I do my self-tapes, and I've just been too lazy to take it down. I hope that's not too distracting. This, I call this my acting backpack, but it's really become like everything to me. I take it everywhere. Got this backpack, I think at Family Dollar, I believe, and it was like $5. I got it because I was going on a hiking trip with my best friend a year or so ago, and I just wanted something that I could get dirty, something that if it ripped and tore, I wouldn't be devastated because I didn't spend a lot of money on it. It was like $5, but it's proven to be quite tough, and it's kind of held up through a lot. In this front little pouch right here, I keep snacks. I have some trail mix. I have some cashews, just because, you know, sometimes you're on a set for a really long time. Depending on what time you get there, it's gonna be a while before it's time for craft services or lunchtime for you to eat, or dinner time. And sometimes you just want a real quick snack. So I always make sure I keep something that'll keep my energy going. Cough drops, I like the honey ones. For me, if I'm singing or using my voice a lot, I like to kind of keep my vocal cords lubricated by, you know, having a cough drop. Especially the last few days, I've had like a light cold, so these have come in handy when I'm doing play rehearsals. I have a little gum. I don't chew the gum on set because the last thing I want to do is forget that I have it in my mouth and then be chewing it on camera, and that's a big no-no, because that's not what the character's supposed to be doing, unless that's what the character's supposed to be doing. So I chew this. It helps me get rid of any nervousness I might have on the way to set, but I also make sure I spit it out before I walk onto the set so that I don't forget that it's in my mouth. In this little pouchy thing right here in the front, I have highlighters, I have pens, I have a pencil in here. I also keep my my car key right there, and I have my lip gloss right there, just so I can get to it really quick and not have to go scrounging through my backpack to get it. The highlighter I have just for marking out my part in a script if I haven't done so before I've gotten there, or marking out like key changes that I want to make sure that I don't miss. I have a pen because I have been to sets where you need to sign in or fill out paperwork, and the assistant was like, hey, I only have one pen, or I forgot to bring a pen. I have my own pen. So it's always good to be prepared for those times when you'll need it. I don't have a pencil in here, which I need to get, but it's good to have a pencil because if there's changes to the script, then you can do it and it's not permanent. I was in a situation once where the director of a play asked us to completely mark out a particular scene, and I did it with the pen, and then later they decided to put that whole scene back in, and I had already marked it out. I mean, it's easy, you can just print out a new paper, but just save yourself the trouble and use a pencil so that none of those things are permanent and you can change them and put them back in if they need to be. I like to keep lip balm because talking a lot, my lips tend to get really dry and I don't like being crusty. Lip gloss can take you from regular to glamorous in a few seconds to add a little shine to your lips, and those are the things that I use the most. I also keep my car key in there, so when it's time to go, I can just pull it out and I'm not like having to pour everything out and squat and scrounge to find a car key. These side pouches here, I usually keep a bottle of water in them, or if I have trash and I don't see like a trash can anywhere nearby and I don't want to risk, you know, searching for a trash can or searching for a bathroom and then miss my cue or my call if somebody needs me. So I'll just tuck, you know, if it's a chip bag, I'll tuck it in there real quick. If it's a Kleenex, I'll just tuck it in there real quick and then dump it out when I get home or when I find a trash can. So these are my trash holes or my water holders. What's inside my backpack? Okay, inside my backpack I have a script of a play that I'm currently in rehearsals doing. I'm super excited about. A lot going on there. Highlight, markings, pencil markings everywhere on this thing. Yeah, so I got that in there. That's where I keep my script. Everything that you're working on, whether you remember it or not, keep it in your backpack, because I have been in a situation where I thought, where I forgot my script at home and I wound up needing it. So whatever it is, keep it in your backpack, whether you remember your lines or not. There might be changes that need to be made and you want to be able to write those down. So everything that you're working on, whether it's the current film or play or short film or commercial you're working on, whether it's an audition you're going to, keep all those things, get into a habit of keeping all those things in your backpack. I would rather have too much going on in here than get to an audition or on set and be in a situation where I don't have what I need. So always get in the habit of putting everything back into your backpack, because you never know, you could be on a set for something and you want to study lines for something else. I don't know if my more professional actor friends would recommend doing that, but just keep everything in there, because I've also been in a situation where I've left the set for something and headed to an audition for something else. So you always want to be ready, have every project that you're working on in your backpack ready if you need it. My journal in my backpack, I'm huge on writing. So if there's any downtime or if there's any nervousness, I can kind of write down what I'm feeling or my thoughts or my vision or what have you. I'm big about writing down your vision. I can have time, kind of like meditation like time, and write and get my feelings out there. This is like my little planner. It's not really a planner, but I've made it my planner. I have the dates of each month kind of written down here, the dates and the day, and what needs to be done. I did a video on time management. I have all the way out till March. I don't have anything in there yet, but I only believe in having 3 to 4 things per day, and not doing anything more than that, because I feel like that is just too much. So I only have 3 to 4 things on each day at any given time, so that I don't overwork myself. So watch my time management video to get a little bit more detail on that. I don't remember where I got this from. I don't know if I got this from Family Dollar or if I got this from Walmart. I don't even remember how much it was. It's probably maybe like $3 or $5. But in this bag, I have this really big ass container of lotion. I keep meaning to get a smaller container of lotion. I don't even know what I was thinking. It was like 97 cents at Walmart. And I thought, wow, that's such a great deal for a really big tube of lotion. So I'm gonna get that. But it's really not practical to have this big, huge, heavy thing weighing me down. In the hiking world, every ounce matters, and it just is, it adds, I can't talk. It adds extra weight to my backpack that's unnecessary, and extra fumbling to getting my things. So I keep forgetting to get a smaller tube of lotion, but I always have lotion to moisturize my hands. My hands get really dry, and plus sometimes ashiness as a Black person. I always make sure I have hand moisturizer on deck. It's really embarrassing to go to shake people's hands, and I like to talk with my hands, and it's really distracting when your hands are just ashy as heck. So I always like to keep my hands moisturized. I have Kleenex. As I expressed earlier, I'm getting over a cold, so it's really important to have Kleenex, because there might not be a restroom close by, and you can't expect for the people closest to you to have those things on deck. So I always have Kleenex. You never know when you're gonna need them. You might spill something, you might need to blow your nose or blot your face. They really quickly get oil off your face if you need real quick. So I always have Kleenex on hand. Tylenol, self-explanatory. I cannot tell you how many times maybe I was stressed out about something before, or getting into the emotion of something, and it just got to me, and I needed Tylenol, or my back hurt or something hurt, and it saved my life to have this Tylenol. So instead of me focusing on pain or what have you, I'm free and clear to focus on the work at hand. So have Tylenol. Doesn't have to be a big, huge container. I just have a little bitty container of Tylenol that I take with me everywhere. Hand sanitizer. You might be in a situation where you can't leave to go to the restroom real quick or whatever, and you want to eat something like the trail mix that I have in my front pouch, just put, oh my God, I'm dying. Just put a little bit on your hand to where it's still moist. I know a lot of people hate that word, I'm sorry. Let it air dry, that's the best, that's just in my mind. If it air dries, the germs die. Maybe they don't, I don't know, I could be making that up, and maybe that's why I'm sick. A hand sanitizer in case you can't immediately get to the sink, or you can't walk away real quick, or whatever the situation, you have a way to clean your hands or strengthen your immune system if this stuff doesn't work. Dental floss is my best friend as an actor because I've eaten some yummy craft services and stuff gets stuck in your teeth. I have a big tooth comb because I have thick hair, and you never know when you're gonna wanna, spruce up just a little bit, so have yourself a little comb. I also need to get a small tooth comb in case I need to smooth anything down, but those are the things that are in my little vanity bag. Always have your IDs with you at all times because you never know when you're gonna need them to get a pass to be on the lot of a set, to be inside a studio, to fill out paperwork. Always have your identification with you. Don't think that you can just leave it at home. Your insurance cards in case there's an emergency on set. God forbid, you want to have that readily available to give to doctors or emergency room doctors. So you want to have your ID, your insurance cards. Always have a little bit of money, not a behemoth amount of money, because I don't want to be ridiculous and put myself in a situation to be stolen from. I always have a little bit of money in case I need to go to a vending machine because I forgot to bring snacks or something. I always just have a little bit of money in case I need to stop and put gas in my car. I'm a debit card person, so I usually have my debit card. Or if I need to put money in a parking meter, I have a little bit of change, so have some change, have some dollar bills, have your debit card, have your ID, have your insurance card, so you're ready to go in that situation. And always, this isn't in my backpack unless I just throw it in there, have a hoodie, some kind of hoodie. I have quite a few hoodies in case it's chilly on set and you want to be warm in between takes or while you're waiting. You can have your hoodie on, have your phone charger so that you can charge your phone if you need to. I always try within reason. I'd pack my whole apartment in this bag if I could, probably. You want to be in a situation where you're having to depend on others as little as possible. You don't want to be that girl that's like, do you have lotion? Do you have a pen? Do you have this? Do you have that? You don't want to be that person who's constantly asking people if they have stuff that you should have anyway. I've seen some actors carry a duffel bag and they bring certain types of clothing with them to set. I've seen actors come to set with a duffel bag filled with clothing items that they might need, a basic pair of jeans, a basic pair of sneakers or dress shoes, and nude underwear. I just come to set wearing nude underwear under my clothes because I don't know what they're gonna put me in, and I don't want like a bright red bra shining through a white shirt, or a panty line popping through some pants that I wear. And then you also, like this past commercial that I was in, I came to set with a duffel bag filled with items that they might need. Turns out they didn't need them, but you always want to be prepared just in case. Sometimes when you do acting gigs, they'll have you wear your own clothes. Maybe they can't find something that fits you. I was in a commercial last month where I gave them my measurements, I gave them my sizes, and for some reason the dress that they got for me, I guess the designer's idea of my size and measurements were completely different and we weren't on the same page, but the dress was too big. Luckily, I had a really pretty red dress that I had never worn before that I got approved and bought to set, and I wore that and everything went on just fine. If you're an actor, tell me what's in your bag. Do you even have a bag at all? Is there something I forgot? Is there something that I have in my bag that I don't need? What works for you? Give me your tips and tricks in the comments. Let me know. Love you guys. Thanks for watching another video. Please like and subscribe. I love you guys and have a great day.